What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? Today I'm about to react to Sam and Colby video, you know what I'm saying? Overnight in Axe Murderer's House. Lizzie Borden Huntings. Oh, shit about to be crazy. I just got that feeling. Let's see what's going on.
Today we are here with Katrina.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
Today we are here with Katrina, Stas, and our new friend Amanda. Information. And when we first pulled up to do the intro, what did you see?
The woman came out to greet us. She called herself Margaret.
Oh!
And so I asked you guys, I was like, do you guys know anything about a Margaret? Like, is that connected to this house?
Yeah.
And you go, no. And then we're at dinner and we find out the maid, Bridget, went by Margaret or Maggie.
Maggie.
The maid, the one who took care of the house, she saw walk out of the house already. Like, again, blows my mind to actually see dead people, but that was the first thing she saw without knowing any information about this place. Did you feel anything next to Lizzie's grave?
Everywhere I go, like grocery stores, doctor's offices, everyone living has dead people with them. Your loved ones are following you around. They're always with you. Graveyards, they're not sitting here waiting for you to come and visit their grave. They're out with their family members.
What the fuck?
Margaret's through that window. She
Wait,
just walked
what?
that
This
way.
one?
This purple one right here.
She's just staring at you?
No, she just walked that way. That would be rude. Staring's rude. She was standing there like she was waiting for us to come in.
What do they look like?
They look like living people.
Was it like
Come
a
on
blurry
in.
sort of a thing, or it's like a
No,
script
it's like
so you
for
see?
a second I thought that she was a real person. Living people feel different than dead people do.
Yeah.
So when I looked at her, I was like, oh, that's Margaret.
All right.
That house look creepy, bro.
I think we're at the top floor too. Here we go.
Let's go.
Oh, a creepy door.
Oh my god. That is like knocking in the wall already.
Do it? Yeah.
Shaw.
Okay.
Shaw.
Act like you're making the bed and do a good job. Don't disappoint us. Abby was up here making this bed, and they did have a housekeeper, Bridget Sullivan. They called her Maggie. They didn't actually trust Maggie enough to let her up into the second floor. You're supposed to be making the bed. So you're disappointed.
I'm not
me
getting
already.
paid enough.
Come on, Amanda, let's go.
Maggie isn't allowed in the second floor, so this left bed making to the Borden women. Whoever kills Abby is going to come up that front flight of stairs. There's no defensive wounds on her body whatsoever, which would lead us to believe she probably recognized her killer. She took 18 to 20 blows to her head, so her killer was undoubtedly angry.
Do you know what object was used for the murder?
More than likely an axe. They never proved it to be the weapon used. Why don't you come down here, Mrs. Borden? That first blow would have entered the side of her head and it would have spun her around so she's facing the wall. And then she probably fell to her knees. That was one blow, so we'll have another 17, 18 to go. She goes down like Joe Frazier and lights out for her. She would be there for 60 to 90 minutes before Andrew returned and would die a similar fate. You were lovely, thank you very much.
Yeah, woo!
You can see her head is just demolished there. We were talking about John Moss on the wall. It kind of looks like the love child of Will Ferrell and Abe Lincoln. Right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Abe Lincoln, that's what I thought.
He showed up here August 3rd, and he spent the night before the murder in this room. He agreed to meet Andrew back here later in the day. On his way back, he took a trolley. On that brief trolley ride here, he did commit to memory the name of the two horses pulling the trolley and the name of all 6 passengers, because that's what you do when you get in the form of mass transit. You remember the name of 6 strangers and a couple horses, right? Does that make sense?
That's random.
He gets off the trolley in front of the house here, and he sees police everywhere, going in and out both the front and back door. You think he would have said, "My dear niece Lizzie, what happened? Is she okay?" He doesn't. He just kind of comes up the side of the house here, goes to a pear tree, pulls a few pears down and begins eating them until the Fall River police approach him, ask him who he is, what he's doing here. However, there is about 90 minutes of this man's day that we just couldn't verify his whereabouts. Wasn't a big fan of Andrew. He felt his nieces should have been married off. They should have children. They should be enjoying electricity. Andrew wouldn't put electricity in the house. Andrew was a very wealthy man. In today's money, it'd be worth over $3 million. Lizzie's room was right through here.
Just to catch everybody up really quick, you said you saw a couple people before we even started filming this video. One was Maggie, Bridget Sullivan, but another one.
Step forward. So I was in the shower this morning. There was a woman in the bathroom with me. Her name was Addie. I don't want to do any research, so I was asking you, who's Addie? Like, what does this mean for the case? It's Abby.
Abby.
You told me. And Abby was the stepmother. Here's the part where I don't understand. She told me that she ran. Also, before I ever came in the house and you guys came back, I was like, who's Margaret? Margaret said money wasn't worth it.
Money wasn't worth it. So she's guilty.
Now I'm wondering, because later you guys told me that she lied on the stand. I believe the uncle killed him.
John Morris.
John Morris. I also wrote down Moore this morning.
Before she knew anything.
She didn't know
at
any
all.
names.
And so far, John Morris, the uncle, was very suspicious. She doesn't believe that Lizzie killed her parents, and then also saying that Margaret feels super guilty, and that the money that she might have been paid off to lie on the stand wasn't worth it.
But I
You felt
believe
regret as soon as you went upstairs.
that's literally what, and I didn't know it was Margaret's room, Maggie's room.
Oh
so
my God.
that's like why I believe that I'm kind of on the right track, and especially with Moore coming through. Morse. Sorry, I'm gonna say Moore because that's what I heard the first time, so that's what's stuck in my head. So if I say Moore, it's John Morse, the uncle.
John Morris is the killer.
No doubt. And okay, here's the other thing that I've been waiting to ask him. I told you to literally write down what in the other room. Butcher knife. More butcher knife. I just can't shake this butcher knife thing out of my head.
Lizzie's bedroom.
You were right. She literally called it that this was Lizzie's bedroom without knowing.
This was Emma's bedroom. It's more like they had one big room they shared. When they were younger, they were kind of flip-flop.
Like rooms were switched.
What's crazy is if the murderer was said to come up this staircase, you can literally see the dead body from the stairs. Like they could just look in and just already know that somebody was dead.
Meaning, anyone were to come up these stairs during the murder happening, they would have seen it.
Somebody's lying.
Somebody's lying.
This is the room where Lizzie was actually arrested. If you look up there on the wall, you see a picture of Lizzie's jury. They're all male. They're all Caucasian. Women weren't allowed to sit in juries then. Women were treated awfully, actually. I'm fairly certain if I were a woman in the 19th century that I would have killed every man I met.
I already want to do that. That's good.
Yeah. Can't blame you at all. I just hope I'm not one of them. But at any event, her jury, they sat for that photograph, framed it, and all 12 of them signed the back of it and gave it to her as a gift.
What?
Yeah, that really bone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a hot mess, right? You guys want to go up to the third floor?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Dude, I don't know about you, but every single person sounds fishy as hell. Bridget Sullivan Maggie is doing the windows while this all happens and the doors are magically locked. Lizzie apparently just couldn't hear anything, like couldn't hear any murders happening. It's like everybody has something, a part of this story that we've heard that just doesn't add up.
The uncle sounds suspicious. Definitely Bridget Sullivan would have known this would happen. No wonder it got acquitted because there's so many stories. Also, Bridget and Lizzie, obviously, from what he said, took a very, very long time to actually report this to the police.
And why did it take the cops so long to show up?
2 days for them to
that's
actually
weird.
go in and like investigate everything.
Does that mean the bodies were left here for that long?
I think they got the bodies like that day, but like they didn't do a whole investigation until the 6th.
It makes no sense to me, man. Abby went out screaming too?
Abby lost consciousness immediately. The
See,
brain
that's
was destroyed.
Contradicted everything that was just said.
Okay, so Jack, our guy, just talked to us about this room, which is one of the most haunted and crazy rooms. A lot of people run out of this room screaming at night and can't stay the night because of this room. It's because the Bordens apparently had like cousins. All the kid cousins were murdered by the parents. This is one of the rooms that we have rented out and we get to stay in, and he literally said like, yeah, it's the most crazy.
Why does all the Borden family like have murders in their like history?
Like so many Borden people. I thought it was just like the one thing. So many people have like murder in their history. Guys, we're going to the basement.
Wait, what?
Fun with the demon? She just said have fun with the demon. A lot of guests do not actually
have
get
fun
to
with
come
the
down
demon?
here, and this is where the murder weapon was stowed.
This is a
Have
cistern.
fun with
This
the
is
demon.
a lot like the cistern that that woman next door drowned her children in, right?
Oh.
If you look up there, you'll see that pipe with those gruesome stains coming out of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
disgusting.
Blue dress that has dark stains on it. She says, I am never wearing this again. And Emma says, yeah, just get rid of it. So she puts it in the stove and burns it. Alice sees this, and her first reaction
I ain't gonna lie, that girl with that pink dress, she look kind of creepy, but I ain't gonna lie. Like her emotion, like.
is pretty much OMG. She goes to the police and proceeds to throw Lizzie under the bus.
So dark.
I ain't gonna lie, she kind of look like a serial killer, bro. Like for real. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, what the fuck?
Dark
Stitches
stains,
get stitches, right?
big blood stain
Yeah.
on her
Lizzie's
dress.
obviously never talking to this witch again.
Where was the fire? Super importante. That was when I came into your guys' room at 1:30 to check out. I read you my notes and I said, where was the fire in the Lizzie Borden house? That's very important.
Fast forward to the trial. The woman who made the dress, she says that Lizzie was wearing the dress in question the day Andrew had the house painted dark green. After the trial, she did buy that seamstress a house. That was nice, right? When people just buy you a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Not a
sure.
bribe at all.
Weird.
A lot of people feel really, really frightened here, and I did have one instance. I was up in Bridget Sullivan's room.
I ain't gonna lie, that lady scared me, bro.
tour, and I heard like laughter from like
She
a
just
little
looked
guy,
creepy, bro.
boy, girl, you couldn't tell. Must have been age 5 or under. I ended my tour in this room, took a look at my crowd, and went, okay, no youngsters in here. And so that was the only experience I had that I can't entirely rationalize.
And you guys have just like a real hatchet here for any specific reason, or?
We do. I brought that.
Yeah, just random.
I was just wondering. That's it.
Well, pick it back up. That's what I want everybody to do. I want you to pick it up and feel the weight of it.
Yeah.
And see how easy it would be, you know, to inflict that type of damage.
5-year-old could
I've
kill
heard
someone with it.
So many people tell me that women just aren't strong enough to inflict that kind of damage. I'm like,
You wanna try it?
When you pick it up, you can see just how easy it would be to just pulverize someone's skull with that.
Why do you think Maggie would have lied on the stand for Lizzie other than just the money? Or do you think that's
Is that
the one?
enough?
That's it.
Is that
Yeah.
the main reason?
I mean, what's the number one motivating factor for murder in every first world nation dating back to the Roman Empire?
Money.
Power and money.
Is she a Capricorn? I'm just kidding.
Cool. I think we're gonna start.
A Capricorn. Turn.
Guys, you know that we're friends. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to bother you. We're just here to communicate with you. You have all of these toys in this room. This is one of our own toys, so feel free to mess with it. I brought you in the doll from the other room, the bear that you wanted. You might walk around the room if I see you in a specific corner, like you guys are sitting in the chair over there. You don't have to come out from behind the chest until you feel that you want to. We're here with love and light. We hope that you feel the same thing.
The hell? Something move her hair?
Is he scared of anybody in the room?
You make him a little bit nervous.
I do.
Yeah, you
Is it
do.
because of my dashing good luck?
It's all your cats, dude.
I know that your mom didn't treat you the best, but I can see that you take good care of your sister. We're looking out for each other. We want to be here for each other. We want to be here with you. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
Just little knocks. They often knock. They'll do little taps. I'm gonna put it back under because I know you're under there. Please don't freak out or be scared. None of this is harmful. None of it's gonna hurt you. 1.4, 1.8. Bro, you can't go all the way back. My arms are not that long. He loves this teddy bear that I brought in. It keeps going up to like the 1 point somethings. And it's staying at 0.2. He's standing up behind it. You see it shoot up to 1.2 when I put it up.
Do you think
The
he'll
fuck?
want to throw the ball? Like if Colby knows it?
Colby's gonna roll the ball to you. Gently. Not so it goes under.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it gently. Ready? Here we go. Whoop! Yahoo!
It went up to 0.7 when it passed through.
Wow.
Can you send it back?
Oh my god!
But
Ball's moving. The ball just moved.
Did you see that?
No?
It's still moving.
let's stop playing,
Can
bro.
you
Stop
try
playing.
sending it back again?
Here,
But chill.
Liza, I will move this.
Sam, you need to get the ball.
But chill, bro.
dude. I didn't know.
0.9, 1.5.
Wait, ask him to move it again. He likes you.
Okay.
Eliza, are you able to hit the ball back to our friend Colby?
You got it, Eliza.
Kind of like a game. He's all nervous. You guys are putting so much.
Oh,
into
you
it.
did.
Oh,
Eliza,
yeah.
you did so good.
Like this game.
All right, Eliza, send it back.
Eliza, can you send it back to me?
Are any of them like talking to you, or is it more like you're just asking questions?
No, he's nervous. I'm talking to him. He does sometimes. Like he pointed to Kat when I was gonna pass it to Colby.
It doesn't like you.
Can you send it back to me?
Went up to the 80s. He's under the bed. Eliza, 105, 123, 133, 120, 109, 138. I'm gonna bring it out and it's gonna calm down because he's not under there.
Wow, that's crazy.
Crazy. Oh my god.
What do you think about that, dude?
I have no
He's still under there. I can see. All right, Eliza, we're gonna do it one more time just because people are skeptical and we know that you're there. So with my energy, like if this is what it's picking up on is me, I don't go above 26, 27. Hundreds. Bringing it back out. Nothing above the 20s with me. Well, Eliza, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for playing with us.
I don't know if it was like a specific spot underneath this, like that was just like slightly scented. That definitely moved like a foot or two.
Right when I
Underneath
said,
there.
Eliza, can you send it back?
Yeah, boom.
That's when it went back.
Yeah.
It stopped. Like it was stopped for like 10 seconds.
That's
Yeah.
the thing, is like it didn't go and then roll back. It stopped and then rolled the other direction.
Also, it went
Yeah,
like
that's
that
weird.
way. Like,
Yeah.
and
That
then
way.
back. So like it didn't go like this way, which is where I feel like it's slanted. I think
Yeah,
it went,
true.
Like, the opposite direction.
This
You're not
is
gonna have the
where
TV too loud, are you?
his head was beaten.
Yeah.
Let me take it away.
Oh my god!
That's sick. Oh my god.
It's going all the way up to 8.5. You can't see it on camera.
That's like right where he laid.
That's where his head was, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I sat there.
Oh, 90s?
Why would it be doing that?
Because he's moving away from me.
Oh, he was.
That's why I'm following him.
What the fuck?
Holy shit! Wait, where's he going? Where's he trying to go?
Away from me.
What the fuck?
Dude, what?
Why is he up there?
Because he hates me.
He
Doesn't like
hates
you? He hates that I can see him. Wanna see it get worse?
It's
Yeah.
going down now that you've been up there.
Don't worry.
God. Next to me?
Zero. It says zero.
Watch
No
this.
So is he here anymore though?
No, he's getting as far away from me as he possibly can.
Oh, it's way less.
Way less.
And one last time.
It was 70 right there.
Why is he up there though? Why is he in the room?
Because I don't think he can leave this room.
Oh.
Oh my god. We're not here to like prove
Yeah, that's
anything
weird,
or
bro.
debunk anything. We're just like capturing our own experiences. So if
Yeah.
you guys have any opinions,
Or
please let us know.
explanations on why it would only do this in certain places.
So
right
what's
now,
over
he's
here?
over here, behind you. So here, let me put it on you. Let me put it on you.
is inside of you.
So that's your energy. His energy. So it's levitating. Just went up to 127.
If we don't know if the equipment really does anything, we just do this the old-fashioned way. Call out, see if we can communicate in any way.
Let's try it.
He's obviously here. Why not try to talk to him?
So this is exactly the spot where he got hacked by who knows.
Wait, is that man dead on the couch? Oh.
So this is exactly the spot where he got hacked
Oh, I'm sorry,
by
okay,
who knows what, but
Someone in his family.
Mr. Andrew Borden, if there's absolutely anything you'd love to tell us, we just want to capture your message and show it to the world. So please, if there's anything you want to tell us, please go through Amanda. Let us know.
Does anyone have their phone on them? Will you look up if there was... I know that none of them were killed by poison.
oh my god, yeah, there's a rumor where the parents thought that Lizzie tried to poison them.
So the first thing I wrote down was he knew them. And like now that I'm saying that out loud, I realized that them is a plural.
So it was a
And then the second thing was poison. And he said something more before that, but I wasn't able to make out what came before poison.
It says, before the murders, the entire house had fallen ill. Spoiled mutton was the official cause, but Abby suspected that they had all been poisoned. Can you give us some sort of sign if you were poisoned? Make some sort of noise?
I don't know. I'm getting like a really lump in my throat. When I communicate with spirits, if I'm not able to hear them directly, sometimes they make me feel how they felt when they died. Which is, to be honest, the worst part about what I do. I've come across a man who had metal go through his floor and had a splitting headache. But that's something that spirits do whether or not you can speak to them directly to let you know their story.
Mr. Borden, we know you took Lizzie's pigeons and killed them with a hatchet. What was that all about?
vermin, wild animals that are harmful or that carry diseases like rodents and pests.
And there's a reason that you stay here.
We're gonna leave you alone. So if there's any last things you want to tell
Oh,
us,
you can cut it off.
anything you want to tell the world, anything you want to get off your chest about the case and or about your life, now is your last and final chance, for us at least.
I feel like he doesn't like us very much. What's this? Leave?
Leave?
Yeah.
Was that it? That was the last thing he said? He just wanted us to leave?
Said out. And like I kind of ignored it because he was like, he goes, leave.
Chill.
Obviously you saw that we went upstairs, we explored and did a little seance thing with the kids upstairs, and then we tried to ask some questions to Mr. Andrew Borden here, but he told us to leave, get out. Cat kind of felt sick in here, so I think we're gonna move on and try to find Miss Margaret Maggie herself, because I think she's the one that wants to reach out the most here, because she feels the most regret.
Yeah.
The dining room where the light just turned on.
The light just turned on?
The light just turned up.
Just turned on.
Maggie, we're coming in if you want to talk. Is she in here with us right now?
Yeah.
Can you see her?
No, right now I can just feel her. Will you please come sit down in front of the ironing board with us? We'd love to have a conversation, sit down and talk to you. We know that you don't get to tell your story now, so if you want to share with us, now's your opportunity. Make it go up for yes and down for no. I'm hoping that you can get it above 5 for us, but we'll see what you're capable of. I think the question that everyone wants to know, so I'm hitting with a hard one to begin, is did you have any involvement or knowledge in the death of Andrew and I always wanted to say Addie, even though I know it's not right.
Was it you that turned this light on in here and you make some sort of noise?
Anything you want to tell us, or if you want to show yourself, please give us any sound or sign. Use this device. So show yourself.
Is there anybody in here that wants to talk to us?
There's something else in here right now.
Do you know what it is?
It's not a person.
What's that supposed to mean?
Is that a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing. Every spirit in the house is scared the children.
Where'd this come from?
It came through like when we came in here. And now that's what I'm wondering, if it wasn't Margaret who turned on the light, or it was something else that wanted us to come in and sit down. The thing that makes me nervous about it is how all the other spirits are reacting to it. This is the first time the entire time we've been here this has stayed at 0.
Yeah, it's
Do you guys realize that?
That's true.
Well, is there anything out there that wants to talk to us?
Don't ask. Everything in the house right now is done. Like,
Done?
except for this thing. We should stop.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, we're done.
Is it that bad?
It's pretty bad.
Like in this room bad, or like just in for the night bad?
Like, we should stop.
What's it saying? Can you tell us anything?
Like, I've talked to you guys about how there are things that come through who can't physically touch us, just they can physically touch us. Like, this is the shit that you don't mess with. This is the shit that you don't acknowledge. Don't talk to it. Don't act like it's there.
Can you describe what it looks like?
I'll describe tomorrow what it looks like, but we're not talking about it right now.
What'd you write down?
What the fuck? Oh my god.
The heck?
The camera battery.
That was fully charged. It said forget God, you're on your own.
Oh my god, no, I have crossed on.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I have power over this thing, it has no power over us. Don't be scared. You're stronger than this thing is. It can't touch you unless you let it touch you.
I just got really lightheaded. That's great.
The heck?
You need to leave.
Oh my.
Come on, bro. Chill, bro. Chill.
Out. Out.
He ran up to Abby's room.
That's alright. I didn't even think about this being Abby's room, but it left.
It's gone now?
It's gone. It's out.
Why would it just come up here and then leave?
So it was in the dining room.
it is
and
weird.
then it just ran up the stairs and then dipped out the windows? Or?
I chased it. That's what I mean when I say that you can't let these things fuck with you. Like, we are the ones in power. Another question people ask me a lot is if I have physical reactions to when spirits come around.
Mm-hmm.
My heart rate normally sits around 50. Right now it's at 102.
102. Oh shit.
I felt like really lightheaded.
Are you comfortable to describe it now that's gone?
I was standing in the corner, up in a corner. Do you remember how I was getting up into the corner
I don't wanna
with
be
the
there.
door? Its limbs are long, has no hands or fingers. It's just sharp. Its face is completely distorted. Its neck is long, and it sits up in the
Chill.
corner of rooms or down low where you can see it, kind of just up against the wall, and its head was tilted like this, watching all of us.
Holy shit. Like a almost Slenderman sort of creature.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess, yeah,
Chill.
people are not as tall.
Oh my
Said
God.
forget God. Said there's nothing, you're on your own. There's always a spiritual war going on. No matter what religion you believe. Buddhists, Muslims, Christians, Catholics, Jews. There is a spiritual war going on 24/7 between good and evil. Sometimes the evil kicks ass. Sometimes you gotta kick it back.
Are there any other spirits here now? I know they went away after that, but
They haven't come back yet. I know they will because this is where they reside. This is their home. I know that thing doesn't stay here. I know it was here because of what we were doing, and not that we invited anything in, but that's what I mean, where even if you're not doing a seance, even if you're not playing with Ouija boards, things can come in and affect you, and that's why you need someone who's able to tell the difference between good and bad.
Kind of sounds exactly like our Queen Mary experience. They
I-
want you to believe there's no God.
Like I said, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because God is as powerful as we are.
touch that?
No, I had my hand here the entire time. Bruh.
That just went off.
That just went fuck off.
Did it die?
It might have, but I wasn't.
This camera is brand new. It should have a better battery life.
Yeah.
I've gone through 3 batteries.
You know one place we haven't explored yet? Lizzie Borden's house after she got free.
Maplecroft.
What if we go and explore that real quick, wait for the spirits to get back and comfortable now that the evil thing is gone, and then we come back and see if we can talk to Maggie one more time?
Most spirits don't want to come back to a bad time in their life, so Lizzie Borden, knowing that this house was basically a prison for her, obviously wouldn't be here. We haven't gotten in contact with her, and she lives right up the road.
Definitely looks a little bit nicer than the other estate. I'm honestly thinking that like John, Morse, and Lizzie didn't give a fuck, but Maggie was the only one that really felt bad for her.
Well, even when I walked into her room before I knew which room it was, I said she just has the most remorse, the most amount of guilt over anything. So clearly, she had a...
There'd be any electrical energy on a freaking...
Well, look at this.
Oh my god, just like right around here.
Over where we're sitting.
Alright, now we know.
I hate it here.
Why?
I just feel so
You said that too.
uncomfortable.
You said that too. What's down here that's so different?
It like makes me feel uncomfortable.
I also hate it down here. I can feel somebody standing behind me.
I know. I literally was
That's
thinking.
what I was
I was
about
just
to say.
thinking that. I cannot. I hate it. It
Okay, you
freaks me
need to
out.
chillax.
It
When-
freaks me out, dude.
Just wanted to note that when you said something moved to behind you, this went half. It was at 30 and now it's at 18. This is where the alleged murderer hid the murder weapon, which we think is an axe head. Let's read something.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
The camera's moving.
Yeah.
Listen.
Out.
Stop creeping.
Like it was like twisting or something?
Mm-hmm. It was moving.
Any spirits down here that want to communicate with us, it's our last chance, or your last chance to talk to us. You can talk to us through our device right here, or make a noise, make yourself know what you can. We're not here to hurt you, we're not here to scare you at all. We just want to know that you guys can talk to us. So give us a sign if you're here.
I think I'm seeing something, but like the camera looks like it's moving back and forth. Maybe Maggie, Lizzie, Andrew, they're not down there. So what is?
What's that?
It's a drop.
The fuck?
Water drop.
Is there any other sign that you can give us? You want to talk to us? Who are you?
We're not welcome down here.
Yeah, my heart's starting to like pick up for no reason.
I'm getting heart palpitations. Same. I was
What? Everybody.
The blood of Jesus Christ covers us. We are holy. You are not welcome to come with us. You are not welcome to come near us. Do not communicate with us anymore. Ever again. You're not allowed to acknowledge us. You're not allowed to talk to us. Do not come near us. Okay. We gotta leave.
We have to leave?
Is it darker in here or I?
Oh,
Okay, I was gonna say it got
Oh
like
wait, it did.
yeah, it got really dark in
I think
here.
that turned off.
We should leave.
We have to?
Yeah, that's weird,
Here's
bro.
the thing. I totally understand that what you guys do is your job, but you guys are messing with something that's bigger than yourself. If you want to do it for views, I respect that. For me, I live with this on a daily basis. You're not going to get anything beneficial. It's not going to give you that.
You know what it is?
And it's here.
Didn't leave when you told it No.
There's a fucking, a fucking shadow just went, see.
Did it leave when you told it to?
Yo, there's a fucking, a fucking shadow just went, see this window? A fucking shadow just
Yeah, that's
that
weird.
boom. Window. You see that from the other room over there? We were standing and talking, boom, we went, like right when you said that.
No, wait. That is where the creaks were. Stas was literally just talking about the face over there.
Yeah.
I want us to go see this right now.
Yeah, it was
I was shaking too. I was like walking forward.
That's why I said we need to leave. Tell you I had physical reactions. We need to get the fuck out.
153.
oh my fucking
Yeah,
god.
my heart's beating really fast too.
I just got chills.
Ready to go now.
I see it
real.
too. Sam out.
Okay.
We need to get out of here. Yeah, no.
What did you say?
See how you-
That was weird, man. But the end of right here, you know what I'm saying? I'm out.